Pack light, walk far, leave the map behind. The mountain don't care for your fragile mind. It speaks through the stone and the wind and the pine. And once you hear it, you'll never be blind. I pitch my tent where the pines grow old, where the creek hums secrets that can't be told. The fire cracked and spat its ember teeth, while the cold crept in like a wolf beneath. The moon was wearing a borrowed skin that night, pulsing with the rhythm that didn't feel right. I swear I saw watchers on the ridge turn to stone, their fingers still pointing at something unknown. I laid in my bag and watched the smoke ascend, it curled into shapes that I'd once comprehend. A serpent, a key, a door with no frame, and a voice that whispered my forgotten name. Then midnight split with the guttural roar. My tent became ribbons across the floor. A beast black as tar with eyes of hot gas tore through my rations and shattered my glass. He chewed my boots, he swallowed my light. He left me with nothing but a rusted knife. By sunrise he vanished, but so had my grace. Just a crater of wreckage and a scar on the place. I crawled through the ruins, hollow and thin. The mountain just watched, they didn't give in. I found my canteen half crushed but still wet, and a single tin cup, my only asset. Gravity lost its pull and reversed its course. Not yet, not quite, but I felt its force. Of a hunger so deep it bent space and time, made me forage for meaning in the forest its grime. I wandered off trail where the moss grew sick, where sunlight bled through a canopy thick, with fungal ghosts and rotten birch bark. When I saw them, a cluster, a crimson spark. Red caps with spots like a children's dream, but their stems were veined with a sinister gleam. They pulsed in the shade like a heartbeat's Morse, and I knew right then they'd reverse my course. No food, no hope, no rescue in sight, so I plucked 1, 2, 3 and took a bite. The first cap tasted of death and regret, the second of honey, the third of a threat. I chewed them slow, the mountain grew wise. Each tree blinked once and began to synchronize. The bark started bleeding in chromatic sound. The creek sang bass notes from deep underground. Binary dripped from the ceiling of the sky. No ceiling, just clowns as they started to cry into pixels and code. A celestial scream, machined elves playing chess with the stars. I mean, they weren't quite elves, more like living sparks, moving constellations like bumper cars. One turns to me, clicked in fractal tones. You signed this contract with the marrow of bones. You chose this hunger, this bear, this night, to crack your skull open and let in the light. I tried to speak back, but my mouth became a prism, splitting each word into a quantum schism. She knew my mother before I was born. She knew I'd be torn between the veil and the phone. The moon peeked through with its borrowed skin revealing a mirror of what I was feeling. A priest and a killer, a mother, a slave, a lonely old man digging his own grave. Second cap down and my spine unfurled. I danced with shadows that morphed and curled. The clouds had pockets full of forgotten names. They poured like rain through the fire and flames. Each drop was a soul I'd once known or been. A lover, a traitor, a prophet of sin. I saw the chessboard, not stars but roots. The machine elves played in botanical boots. Checkmate, one chittered. You've played this move in every dimension. You've tried to prove your hunger, your loss, the bear, the flight. It's all a gambit to win back your light. The gates of heaven were trapped in time. They would beat within, made of thorn and vine. Each tear that I shed was a petal unfurled, a contract rewritten, a rebirth of the world. Gravity flipped and I fell through the ground. Upward I rose through a labyrinth of sound. The mountain was singing, each boulder a note. The push mower of souls came and mowed what I wrote. My ego, my shame, my fear of the bear, all cut into confetti and floating in air. Third cap dissolved me like ash in the rain. No skin, no bone, no pleasure or pain. I was the dirt, the stream and the pine. The bear was myself, the meal was mine. The silence screamed and the angels wept as the void unfolded and the mountain slept. I saw the watchers unstone their eyes. They pointed not outward but at my disguise. You built this prison, you planted the tree, you summoned the beast to set yourself free. The machine elves bowed, that chess game was done. You are the master, the pawn in the sun. You wrote yourself in to break out again. Now finish the story or start it again. I looked at my hands, they were roots and sap, holding one mushroom, a final trap. I ate the last cap, it tasted of home, of campfire smoke and a long-lost poem. My tent reappeared, my pack was whole. The bear was my shadow, a hole in my soul. I woke by the creek as the sun climbed high. The red caps were gone, but I knew why. The moon still wears its borrowed skin, but now I see through the masquerade within. The clouds still carry their pocketed names, but I know they're mine. I've played all the games. Gravity's steady, but I feel the reverse every time I remember the mountain's curse. I packed up my gear and left no trace, bowed to the mountain with a humble grace. No longer the fate of its ancient song, for the red cap showed me who I was all along. So if you camp where the pines grow bent and a bear eats your hope, don't you lament. It might be the mower that clears your course to show you the throne beyond the force. The mountain's a mirror, the smoke is a key. They grow in the dirt, just sit there for free. The red cap, taste the code, let the machine elves lighten your load. You'll hear the chess pieces click in your sleep, and the moon will wake from the souls down deep. For the seventh inhale is the mountain's own breath, that it whispers you chose this, now cheat your own death. The mountain's red cap ends where it starts, on a journey of discovery where the soul departs.